Hello my gorgeous friends, it's your friend Kevin back again with this week's navigation for the week ahead. This is where I use the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot deck, pull cards for each day, and pull from Yasmin Boland's astrology book or her astrology workbook, and then use my intuition plus where the moon, the planets and all these things are to bring you a navigational forecast for how to work with the energies of the week ahead. So let's get right to it. I've got my 2 pages of notes here because this week is coming up on a full moon, but we also got some harmonizing with the planets, some aligning with other planets, and perhaps you may be aware of some kind of emotional changes that are coming up. So let's get right to the cards, and I'll start with my notes on what we should start with, and that would be addressing this amazing month of August that we've arrived in. So we started off on the 1st with a first quarter moon, and by the end of this first week we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius. So it's not only part that's throwing up quirky things in this first week, and if you've not had any major problems with the astro shifting that's been going on through this summer or through the first part of 2025, to be honest, then you're doing well. If you have had some bumps in the road and you want it all to stop and you want it all to change and you're like, look, I've had enough, no more, thank you. Well, take a deep breath. All the outer planets have been moving into different signs all year long, and there's no secret about any of it. Astrologers have said the outer planets have changed signs, all of them, for the first time ever, which is shaking up our kind of magnetic field, if you will. Some have made really quick shifts because they move fast, and others are taking their time. But what's causing the next rip in the galaxy is the harmonious alignment of Saturn and Uranus. This is all about hard work, leading to positive changes in this mystical, magical section of everybody's life. So in other words, you've got to do the work to renew the structures of your life and keep moving forward. Wake up to all of your mystical powers. Wake up to the idea that other realms are present and presenting themselves to you. The overall landscape of your life won't necessarily change. It's just going to become easier, more adaptable to navigate the changes instead of them being so jarring. Ooh. So in other words, we're going to get to see and have a better idea of why things are changing, why things are occurring. You're almost going to get these epiphanies, these aha moments, like, oh my goodness gracious, this is turning out a certain way. So let's see. Be prepared to break with routine and work on your spiritual side. That's the big shift. What do you want to accomplish spiritually? Now, moving into the end of this week, we got the full moon in Aquarius. This encourages us to work smarter, not harder. This also encourages us to chase our dreams and be in love with the idea of being loved. Love your friends. Be loved by your friends. Appreciate all the people that are in your life. But try to be as detached from drama as possible. Fluidity would be a good way to put it, because the Aquarius full moon will be more like cool, calm, collective, rather than this highly charged, emotional, crazy nonsense. Let other people deal with that. Be prepared to feel your feelings and process them in a pragmatic way. Chase after your dreams, especially the ones that are linked to your career, the ones that are linked to what you want to do, the ones that are linked to how you make your money. This full moon takes place in March. Saturn, Neptune. They're all in alignment. So it might feel as if you're being guided forward by a higher power, and you actually will be correct. Let go of unwanted issues on the full moon, which comes up on Saturday, and you'll be tapping right into the Mars-Neptune energy quite easily. Also this week, there are 5 planetary aspects that are going to be affected by the planet of Mars. So expect your achievements to take big strides forward. Mars is about leadership. Mars is about moving forward. Mars is the planet of war. Like, let's just get this going on, and anyone who's getting in the way, move out the way. All right. Starting with Sunday, August the 3rd, we've got a number 2 Angel Numerology Day, all about diplomacy. Watch my Divine Daily Blast if you want to get deeper into that. But also watch the negative self-talk. Keep the faith and move gently forward. The 8 of Air, or the 8 of Swords, talks about self-confidence and stepping forward with power. Archangel Jophiel, Raguel, they're your spiritual guidance. Plus, we have the King of Earth tarot card. Prosperous, generous, successful. Woo. Someone who's got their act together. Somebody who doesn't take no for an answer, just keeps on moving forward. This is a person that's very sensible, good with money. The moon is moving into Sagittarius, so it's okay to have that adventurous vibe today, as well as being wise, open-minded. Moving on into Monday, we've got the Knight of Air, intellectual, determined, motivated. The Knight of Air is somebody who, has a plan and is going to take off with it. We've got our ski duds on. We've got the heart, the guardian angel here. We've got the sword. We're going forward. A little more together than the Page of Air or the Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords or Knight of Air is really somebody who is on a mission, and they're going to accomplish it. It's a number 3 Angel Numerology Day, reflective, using the Ascended Masters and some of your loved ones in spirit to lend a hand for all of your plans. The 3 of Cups is also an energy that you can use and fall on. It's the energy of fun, collaboration, celebration, and all things to come. The angel team of Azrael, Gabriel, Raziel, Jophiel, and Zadkiel are going to be your guides on Monday. The moon is traveling in Sagittarius, and it's on her way to complete fullness. So make sure you're fully ready, because you're not only going to... because you've only got a short amount of time left before we've got to make full moon. Before we hit the full moon. What's I going to say? You've only got a little time left to work on your new moon energy before the full moon hits. Moving on to Tuesday. Now the Hermit. The Hermit is an interesting card. It's a major arcana card. It's about introspection, self-discovery, and mentorship. You may be somebody who's going to be called upon because of your sensitivity or your sensibility or your ability to teach and lead. This is talking about, 5th of August. That's about having faith, calling in your angels, because the number 4 day, it's an angel numerology 4 day. So you should be surrounded with power and confidence. Your guardian angels have messages for you, and you should be paying attention to them, which is why you're being asked to meditate. Go inward. Get introspective. Wake up in the morning and say to your guardian angels, show me the magic and the miracles in my day, please. Thank you very much. The moon is shifted into Capricorn on Tuesday, and it's a time to think about your boundaries with other people. Make sure they're healthy. Make sure the right changes rather than being unclear or non-existent. What are your boundaries? What are your values? Where are you putting them down? Moving on into Wednesday, we got the release card, the death card. Number 13, another major shift. Endings, transformation. It's a number 6 Angel Numerology Day. Revitalize. Plans always need a little tweaking, or at least an overview. Well, in this case, if you've got the release card, they're going to pretty much be destroyed, or at least change in a dramatic way. You may want to make sure that your new moon requests have not fallen on fallow ground. And, particularly important, ask for Archangel Michael and Archangel Sandalphon to chase away any egocentric fears that you might be holding on to. I'm hoping this makes sense. The moon is moving through Capricorn, and it's a good time to check in with yourself. Consider whether you're being disciplined enough to make your dreams come true, and be really honest with yourself. Try not to get into those crazy lofty dreams that sometimes are linked to fears and insecurities. Moving on to Thursday. On Thursday we have a number 12, which is an awakening card. So right here in the middle of the week we've got 1, 2, 3 major Arcana cards, major things happening. And the awakening card says look at things in a completely different way. This is the Hangman in traditional tarot. Pause. Be perspective. Definitely be selfless. Let's see. It is a number 7. No, that's on Friday. This is the number 6. Plans always need tweaking, or at least an overview. The moon is moving through Capricorn, and a good time to check in with yourself. This is the Thursday energy. On Friday we have the 6 of Earth, money coming from the heavens, charity, generosity, a windfall. You might pick up an extra client. You may find your opportunities for advancement, expansion, being favored on Thursday. Focus. You're on the right path even if it doesn't seem like you are. Archangels Michael and Metatron serve as your angelic partners today to bring your priorities back into alignment. The moon has entered the sign of Aquarius, and the energies are rather potent. Face up to your issues. If you want solutions, this is Friday. Face up to your solutions, sort them out with determination and resilience, and things will work out just as planned. Do not be wishy-washy on Friday. So this tells me that, we got someone that wants to do business with us, someone that's given us money in investments, but we're going to have to be determined and be like, yep, okay, I'm going to go with it. This is what we're going to do. A, B, C, D, E. Get your bullet points out, get your PowerPoints out, and start presenting yourself. Saturday, we got the 5 of Water. Now, the 5 of Water is somebody who's kneeling down, crying over spilt milk, disappointed, regret, forgiveness. But that's not necessarily what's really going on. This is Saturday. It's success. You got the Midas touch. What's the matter with you? Abundance, prosperity, they're all in the cards for you on Saturday. Call in the help of the Pink Angels, Ariel, Jophiel. Ask for their assistance with all material things. Also, put on the energies of the Empress and the Hermit card. Because the full moon is about to show itself in Aquarius. It's going to be coming in at 55 minutes into the day in LA, 3:55 in the morning in New York, 8:55 in the morning in London, and 5:55 in the afternoon in Sydney, Australia. So be reminded that the less active we are today, the better. You're going to realize your dreams if you just stay still and let the energy of them come to you. In other words, step into faith and let the divine have your big wish list. Keep repeating, everything's going to be fine today, everything's going to be fine today. But this is a warning for you. This is not saying that's what's going to happen. This is saying, dry your tears, Mary. You got it all going on. What in the world are you worried about? That's what this guardian angel that sits behind her is trying to say. Well, our guardian angels are the ones that say, you know what, it's going to be okay. Here's a tissue. Blow your nose. Pick yourself up. It's going to be all right. Make yourself a cup of coffee. There's plenty more milk in this carton. I'm not saying that most of us are negative Nellies, but What I will say, and it's happened to me, sometimes when momentum keeps going, when we're trotting along, jogging along, oh my goodness, it starts to speed up. And with all these planetary alignments, the outer planets, 5 planets entering into Mars, we're sort of tweaking towards the retrograde season, kind of coming back down direct. It's like, woo, here we go. I've watched many different astrologers. Many of them are talking about the wacky wonky way that August is going to land and turn out. And that's not unusual. I like giving a heads up because it's almost like, yeah, we kind of knew this was going to happen. It's also overall the overarching theme, not just this first week, but the rest of the month. You can stay grounded in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. Grounded means knowing that you are got it going on, even if, and particularly if, the physical world that's surrounding you appears to be spinning out of control. I'll say this to you and then I'll let you go. We cannot have a breakthrough without a breakdown. And when there is a breakdown, we have to stop, refocus, and move forward. Have the faith. This is happening for a reason, even if what we're experiencing is, oh gracious, I didn't like this. There's a lot of things we don't like. There's a lot of things that are not always rosy. This is where you have the faith to say, I'm not sure I like how uncomfortable I feel, but I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to ask for my guidance team. Whatever elementals, the fairies, the animals, find a place of joy, a place of love. Call a friend. Can I get a cup of coffee with you? Because I just want somebody to hold my hand, hold my heart. Be kind. Listen to upbeat music. That is a healthy distraction. Rather than, oh my God, the sky is falling and I'm going to die. I'm hoping I'm making sense and not trying to make it trivial. There's a lot going on. I'm sure there's a lot going on with you. There's a lot going on with me. Ride the wave. Also put your boundaries down. There are things that you no longer have to put up with. Don't put up with them. Not something you want to deal with. All right, my friends, that's it from me. Stay tuned tomorrow morning, first thing when I do the Divine Daily Blast. Lots of love. Bye for now.